Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brooklyn. It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. Yeah, yeah. Know what? No chaser. Yeah, yeah. Come on. What's the name? It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. No chaser.
Welcome to another edition of the Rundown WGI Sports Media. It's your boy, the Drum Major, and you know who I'm with. My right hand, my partner, the chef, Vlad.
Yes,
What it do?
indeed.
What it do, man?
Ain't nothing, baby.
Do?
Ain't nothing. But I'm here, man.
Yes,
You know how
sir.
we do.
Of course. We're here for another
Another
edition of
blessed
the
day.
Rundown. Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Another
sir.
blessed day. All of that. How's everything on your end, man?
I can't complain. Everything we growing.
Yeah,
We growing. Yeah,
absolutely.
we over here. We building over here, and I see you building over there, and
Of course.
together we forming Voltron.
Foreman Voltron. That's it. That's what it's about. That's what this is about, man. That's what it's a freaking about, man. But listen, man,
Yes, sir.
before we got an interesting take today. We got a hot take today, man. A hot topic, a hot take. Everybody's talking about it. So of course we definitely gonna talk about it. But before we do that, of course, we gotta salute and acknowledge our sponsors, starting with Sugar Radio, Sugar TV franchise, a new girl that's family over there with their empire. Got
Yes.
the Liquid Truth about to be back in full effect very soon, and also Music Real Estate with agent Sadiq Bryant, and of course our boy Delano Robinson. He's over there holding it down. So for all you local artists and international artists that want to get heard, want to get some spins, want to get some streams going on, look up Music Real Estate. Yes, under the Sugar Water umbrella. That is Sugar Water Radio, Sugar Water TV. Got a big media empire coming. They're coming. Pause. They're about to shock the world and show the world what it is and get some business and provide some exposure and provide unique entertainment. Of course, they provide infotainment, which is gossip and news equals infotainment. Do not try to bite that. They'll sue your ass. That is already copywritten and trademarked. Infotainment, that's their word. But of course, we're allowed to use it. We're allowed to use it because we family. Yeah. Graph Inks.
It is.
Multimedia advertising and photography. Multimedia, graphic design for any and all occasions. Sweet 16s, quinceañeras, bar mitzvahs, wedding parties, divorce parties, stripper parties, bachelor parties, tax return parties, I'm innocent parties, exoneration parties, political parties, free all the political prisoner parties. Whatever party you got going on, whatever event going on, go see Graphics. They will be there to represent and put it out there for all the world to see in the greatest of professionalism in photography, media, and advertisement. Graphics, go see them. Yes, and their website is www.graphinks.com. That is GRAF-INK. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. GRAF-INK?
S.com.
S.com.
Yes.
www.graf-inks.com. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you, Sir Vlad.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's dope, though. Like graphic design and ink.
Yes.
Using the ink pen. Okay.
Very catchy name. And photography to boot.
And photography to boot.
Don't forget the photography now.
Oh no.
They do it all.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You want your graphic design done for promotion, you want photography to immortalize the event.
Immortalized. I love
You
it.
get what I'm saying? You want advertisement? Go see it. They do it all with no judgment. They don't care what
No,
party you is as long as you pay them.
exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Fat Boy Coffee, PHATBOY Coffee.
I
BOY. Did I say BOY?
yeah.
I really said I, but it sounds like BOY, but I'm saying BOI, but I'm saying it like in a
True.
yeah, in a slur. So I'll enunciate better. Thank you, Vlad.
Yes, sir.
PHATBOI
Yes.
Coffee. Fat Boy Coffee. Multiple gourmet flavors and coffee. Shout out to Coach Lonnie and brother The Rock, major distributors of the brand. Shout out to them. Upon your first purchase of the coffee, you get a 10% discount using code WGIS1. Using code again, WGIS1, 10% discount on your first purchase on Fat Boy Coffee. Again, that is PHATBOI, Fat Boy Coffee. www.fatboycoffee.com. Is it Fat Boy or Fat Boy Coffee?
I think it's
Do you know?
Fat Boy Coffee.
Yes, www.fatboycoffee.com. All one word.
Yes.
All one word. Type it in the queue.
PHAT.
Yes, PHAT, Fat Boy Coffee. Multiple flavors. And last
Yeah.
but definitely not least, raise your consciousness, raise your vibrations, raise your mind, elevate yourself with www.inspiremotivationaltees.com. Various t-shirts and hoodies spreading the message of self-love, self-empowerment, self-awareness, cool graphics with powerful messages on quality t-shirts and hoodies. Get yourself a garment, copy yourself a hoodie, copy yourself a t-shirt. I am t-shirts the most popular sale. Log on to www.inspiremotivationaltees.com, or one word, inspire spelled INSPYAH, motivational tees. You should know how to spell motivational tees. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. You should have passed.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. You should have passed at least 6th grade to know how to spell motivational tees. We learned how to read, write, and spell in elementary school. So
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. I ain't gonna say nothing.
yes, so
I don't want to offend somebody out there.
yes. But hopefully all our listeners, all our watchers and fans has at least exceeded education past 6th grade. So they know how to spell motivational and tease.
Facts.
Inspire, I'll spell it out for them because inspire is not inspire. So I'll spell out INSPYAH. I'll spell that out for them. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fair, right? That's fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
So
it's like, I forgot the name of that commercial, but who can ask for anything more? Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying. Exactly. So, Chef, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk basketball, man. This is your neck of the woods, brother. Former AAU coach. I want to brag on my brother a little bit. Former AAU coach. He knows his basketball because he coached AAU. Former high school player himself.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So he is very well part of the basketball fraternity, basketball community, and it's not just the NBA. It is outside the NBA. It's street ball, it's tournaments, and the chef has been a part of all of that. And he has rubbed shoulders with some of the greats.
Yes, listen, much respect to all my brethren out there.
Yes.
Coach Kim, salute.
Salute.
Taught me everything. All
right. So we in your neck of the woods, brother. So we're gonna touch on the Eastern Conference and the NBA playoffs. It's looking rather close. I see that I got word that Mr. Randall, it will be done for the season. I think he got an MRI and it's determined that he's gonna need surgery. Have you heard any news of that sort, Chef?
I seen some rumblings. I don't know how definite that is. I wasn't. I'm sure Nick Nation is 50-50 on Randall.
Yes.
But I said it earlier in the season this year that we're gonna need him. He's become that player, three-time All-Star,
Yes. Three-time
bully
All-Stars.
bully under the boards.
Yes.
With OG here, he's learned his role. With
Yes.
who else did they acquire? With them getting rid of RJ, unfortunately, but it was a necessary good.
Yes.
It created more loose room around the perimeter for Randall to be creative, and then opened up for DiCincenzo and
The big Ragu.
the big Ragu. Yes,
That's my
sir.
guy. Like Dante.
No doubt.
Shout out
So
to Villanova.
I just feel like with the Villanova big three and iHeart, I think the court has opened up tremendously for everybody to just shine. You know what I mean? And then with the recent acquisition or trade for Grimes for Alex and
Alec Burke. Yes.
yeah, and what's his name? Bargiani. I forgot who it is.
Yeah, just call him Bojan.
But yes,
Just call him Bogan. Just call him
yeah,
Bogan.
oh yeah, that cat. So I
Yeah.
feel like that it'll even open up even more for some more bullyism. So
Yeah, we got a shooter, Vlad. We got a shooter.
yes,
That's what Bogey's for. We're gonna call him Bogey. That's
no
what
doubt.
Bogey's for. We got a shooter.
And so listen, I'm gonna in some ways we're gonna miss Randall, right? If it's
Mm-hmm.
true. If it's true.
Yeah.
I think maybe he'll get the surgery and probably around the time the playoff starts that the Knicks may get him back 50-50. I gotta look into it just to confirm. Next show, I'll have all that confirmation for everybody. But for right now, I think it would be a huge loss if the Knicks lose Randall at this point of the season.
I'm gonna have to admit that I may have to agree with you, man. I thought I felt that in full had the Knicks in full force. That would include Jew and iHeart and Mitch. I think with the Knicks in full force, along with JB, I see the Knicks going as far as the Eastern Conference Finals. But without Jew, will they still make it? I don't know. They're gonna have to elevate their heart and their will to do so. It's going to be all about heart and will this year for the Knicks, and they displayed that on many occasions on certain games. But they're going to have to step it up a notch and display that consistently. I'm kind of happy about the fact that they didn't go on a little slide that I thought that they would. I see they was able to eke out some victories. They barely beat Detroit last night, though. I was like, it's like, come on, fellas. Don't do that.
And the way they won was very controversial.
Yeah. But conversely, they lost a controversial game against the Rockets too.
So if 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we could say it balances out.
Hey, addition by subtraction.
Addition by subtraction, everything balances out. They got jerked with that loss with the Rockets, so they won controversially over Detroit. Hey, they owed them that. They owed them that.
Listen, the call went out, Ja. Like, listen, swallow that whistle.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't want to just hop on the Knicks on this conversation. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference, it's pretty tight. There's some scary teams that you have to watch out for. Particularly, salute to the Magic with Paolo Banchero. I knew that kid was going to be special. First time All-Star this year.
Yeah.
I remember him when he was with North Carolina.
Yeah.
The kid had talent. Was it North Carolina or Duke, Paolo Banchero? I think North Carolina, Paolo.
I think it was Duke.
Yeah, Duke, right?
He's a Dookie.
Yeah, he was a Dookie, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he was a Dookie. Yes, yes. Correction, correction. My bad, people. Yeah, Paolo Banchero, it was a Dookie. He's an all-star now. And he's leading the Magic on a positive trajectory. They got the eighth spot, but of course you got the Bulls and the Hawks trailing them behind. But Hawks, but I don't see the Hawks posing any type of threat. The Bulls, however, they kind of checker. They back and forth. They one step up, they one step forward, two steps back, two steps forward, two steps back. So they're kind of in the mix. So they're right behind the Magic. So the Bulls, Magic, Pacers, Heat. You always got to worry about.
Yep.
The Sixers are struggling right now without Embiid, but they're still in the mix, and they're right under the Knicks. So as it stands, you're not touching the Celtics.
No.
Let's be clear.
Let's be very clear. Don't get gas. Listen, let's just be very clear.
Yeah, no one's touching the Celtics.
No.
But I'll tell you this, Chef. Between slot 2 and 9, let's forget 9 because the Bulls are in ninth place. They're still under 30 wins. But Chef, between slot 2 and 8,
Yes, sir.
it's only 4 to 5 games, bro.
I know. I know.
That's
I know.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm
Mind
saying?
you, if I'm correct, the last 3 to 4 seasons, that was the West.
It was. Yeah. It definitely was. But the East is picking it up with the play, with a high level of play, and of course the talent. And being at the fact that the talent's so spread out now, I mean this whole there's still some big threes, but this whole big three is kind of dissipating.
Yeah.
It's kind of fading. It's
Yeah.
not obsolete yet, but the big three is not like the thing like it used to be anymore. So
Right.
every squad got a star or two.
Right.
It's back to the 1-2 punch.
Yep.
And that third person that kind of what we would call the third person, not necessarily the big three, but we'll just say a third option
Yeah.
is a little, we're going to say slightly above serviceable. He's not but he's there. He's right there. He's not a star. He's an
Right.
all-star, but not a superstar like the other two. But don't sleep on him. So
Right.
each
That guy.
team, yeah, is that guy. That third guy. Don't sleep on that third guy. And every team has that. So, like for instance, Boston is KP.
Yep.
Well, it's Jaylen Brown and Tatum. Brown and Tatum is the 1-2 punch. But
Oh, yeah.
don't sleep on KP.
No.
You see what I'm saying? With Cleveland, it's Spider and Garland.
Yep.
But don't sleep on Evan Turner.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Those don't do that. Don't do that. The
Not
Bucks,
even a little bit.
yeah, the Bucks, of course, is Dame and Giannis. But
Ooh.
don't sleep on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's right there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sixers, we already know what it is with the Knicks. Sixers, Tyrese Maxey is an all-star now. Embiid, he's still out. But Maxey's there. He's an all-star now, so he's gonna carry some of the load. So it's interesting. Of course, Jimmy Buckets, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, he's originally from Philly. He's back home. He's with the Sixers, so he gives that veteran point guard leadership, that expertise, and things of that nature. And Chef, we always said the most scariest team of all, out of all of them. That blue and gold, man. That blue and yellow. Them Pacers, boy.
Pacers.
Them Pacers, boy. Don't listen.
Yeah. 1 through 5.
Yeah. Listen,
with a nice bench.
with a nice bench. The Pacers is dangerous for anybody.
Yeah. Never
Anybody.
mind their record. Never
Yeah,
mind their record.
yeah, yeah.
Discount their record.
Yeah, they're dangerous for everybody. If you don't want to see them in the playoffs, especially in the
No.
first round. Do
Mm-mm.
not want to see them. You do not want to see them. I
They're a threat.
good.
They're a threat. They're a legitimate threat.
They are such a legit threat.
Yep.
That crew, that young crew is loaded.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
And all they want to do is run.
that's all they want to do. That is all they want to do, dogs.
That's a team full of thoroughbreds right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all they want to do.
Yeah, yeah. That's all they
Yeah.
want to do. So
I agree with you. I think
mhm.
they're
Yeah,
definitely a threat, and it's definitely going to be an interesting first round.
yeah.
Hopefully they don't they get out of the play-in and make it into the
Mm-hmm.
playoffs. If they get
Mm-hmm.
into the playoffs, they're definitely going to be a problem. But
Yeah,
we know Boston to take care of business.
yeah,
But in the play-in, they're going to be whoever has to play them in the first round. Listen, was it best 2 out of 3?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, listen, it's going to be a long play-in.
For sure. For
It's
sure.
going to be a long play-in. And
Sure.
you know, I would love to see the matchup for me if
Mm-hmm.
they do the play-in.
Mm-hmm.
Would be Orlando and the Pacers.
Mm.
That would be the matchup for me in the play-in.
Mm. Mm.
You talk
Wow.
about you talk about pure excitement,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and
That
and
crazy.
and and there's no villain in that game, so it's going to
That'd
be
be
hard to
crazy.
choose.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be
who do you
crazy.
go with? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be must see TV though.
That would be. You got
That would be must
Halliburton
see
as
TV.
one hero on one side, and you got
Yeah,
Pablo Banchero on the other
yeah.
side as
Bob
another hero.
Ventura. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Look, you got two young bucks going at it.
yeah, yeah.
Get
For
ready.
sure. For
So I
sure.
would love to see that. I think it will happen. It might happen. I don't know, depending on how to play in, who falls down, who comes up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Toronto and Brooklyn, um, especially with Brooklyn making the changes they made, getting in
Right.
the play-in. I think they're done, um,
Mm-hmm.
based on all the static that they've been dealing with that franchise. They've guys
Brooklyn, right?
yeah, Brooklyn. Since the Harden and Durant and Kyrie Irving's fiasco,
Yeah,
that
that
whole
experience. Yeah.
yeah, that whole experiment just, I don't know, it was just chaos from the jump. I think
Mm-hmm.
COVID didn't help the problem.
Yep.
Then KD getting hurt didn't help the problem. And then
Yeah.
there's a bunch of problems in between. So, it's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
I think Brooklyn is done. Detroit, they're just going through some growth. How many first round picks can you get before enough is enough? Well, here we are. We're on the what, third?
Third
Third.
one. Yep. Third
Okay,
one.
since they got Cade, this is their
Mm-hmm.
third first round. So even if they win this one, doesn't guarantee anything. I don't know if it's a coach thing. I don't know if it's a culture thing. I don't know what it is down up there in Detroit, Steel City, but they
Mm-hmm.
got to get that together. But like I said, I agree with you from 2 on down. I don't see Chicago as a huge threat, but I can see
Mm-hmm.
them as a problem.
Yeah.
But if they play Halliburton in the first round, in the play-in, done.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. One and done. Same thing with Atlanta. If they play Orlando, Atlanta is
It's a
gone.
wrap.
Yeah.
It's a
So
wrap.
so I would think it would come down to Indiana and Orlando
Yeah.
if they do match up in the play-in. And if they
Yeah.
don't, yeah, listen, first round of the playoffs is going to be very interesting.
I'll tell you when Atlanta lost Kevin Herter and John Collins,
Yeah.
I said, nah, that was then it's not gonna be the same for them.
Right.
Because I don't because in my opinion, Trey Young can't really carry a team like that. Trey Young, although he is a bona fide star, He ain't got the shoulders. He literally doesn't have the shoulders to carry a squad like that.
No.
It's not going to be an Allen Iverson thing with the Hawks or Trae Young. John Collins was a major guy over there to with the previous success of the Atlanta Hawks, and Kevin Herter, who's a great shooter. He's no longer there. He's in Sacramento right now, I believe. So,
Listen,
yeah,
John Collins brought spunk to that team. He brought energy.
he did.
And his energy was backed up by his gameplay.
Yeah,
And
for
once
sure.
you lost him, that was it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like their best game ever to date, even getting in the playoffs, is going to be against the Knicks. After that, they've just been like a no-show.
yeah. They have, they have, and honestly, 3 years ago, I thought that was gonna be the new rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, we all did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, okay, New York ATL. This is some new rivalry.
Yeah.
And this is something new. I was with it. I was here for it. You know what I mean? Everybody at the Garden was like F Trae Young, F Trae.
Yo,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying? And
heavy is the crown, baby.
yeah, yeah, and Trey was relishing in it. Especially when he cooked us at the Garden. He was,
Oh,
he took the bow, and then
center
like
court.
Trey Young. He was like, thank you, yes, I'm
That
cooking.
was entertainment.
I'm busting y'all ass, yes.
That was pure entertainment, man.
He's like, y'all big mad. I love it. He's like, y'all big mad. Yeah, yeah. It's cold
Ice
in here.
tray.
It's cold
Ice
in here.
tray.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So, I definitely appreciate Trey Young being a good sport, and I could, it's entertainment, man. So I appreciate him trolling. We love villains. We love villains over here. We need a villain. That gets our energy up, our juices up.
Oh, listen. I
You
can't
know
wait
what
to
I'm
see the
saying?
new villain. Who's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah. So I thought Trey Young was gonna be that villain.
I think
You know
it's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
be I have a funny feeling, Ja, and I may be way off mark for this,
Yeah.
but I think it's gonna be Boston and New York.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be a renewed rivalry.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see that.
yeah. It's not gonna come down to them this year, but they're
Yeah,
gonna match up. And
yeah.
New York is going to want some payback, and they're going to be because right now they're locking in on that
Hmm.
timeline for them to win a championship. It
Boston,
could,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Boston is, and so is the Knicks. The Knicks are like in 3 years. So by the time Julius Randle's contract is up, the Knicks
Mm,
should have won one by then.
Okay. I mean, I could agree. I agree with you in the sense that they got a window now. They got the
Yeah.
pieces together for that window.
Yep.
So I agree in a sense. I give it a 4 year window, 4 or 5 year window. They gotta do something within the 4 or 5 year window.
They got to.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got to.
It
Because
gotta
look,
start. It
Julius is
gotta
starting to
start
break
now.
now.
Yeah, it gotta start now.
Yeah. The play's
Yeah,
gonna start breaking down.
yeah, yeah. Because
So
if they don't get it in that 4 or 5 year window, they're all gonna be in their early 30s,
yeah.
and it's gonna be a downslide. They ain't gonna be able to keep up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
yeah, yeah. So this is the prime. Everybody's in their prime. I know JB is in his prime. He's in his mid-20s now. I think JB is like 27.
Yep.
Um,
Josh Hart.
Josh Hart is like 27, 28. Dante. They all in it. They in prime years. So the window gotta happen now.
Yeah.
Jude just turned 30 if he isn't 30 yet. It gotta happen it gotta happen in this window.
Yeah, it's got to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mitch is starting to get hurt
Yeah, exactly.
more
Exactly.
for longer periods of time. So
Yeah.
they got to do it now. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Same thing with Philly. Philly's window
Yeah.
is they're on the back end of their window. Like
They are on the back.
their window
Agreed.
started right when Doc got there. That was when their
Agreed.
window opened up.
Agreed.
Now they're on the back end.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Philly's that way. Boston, they're in their prime. They're in their prime right now.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Tatum right now is so
Yeah.
hungry. He could taste it. Nothing's gonna stop him. He's gonna run through the East. There's nobody here to stop him right now.
Nah,
Nobody here to stop him.
nah, ain't nobody got an answer
So
for that boy.
not in the East.
Not in the East. Nobody got an answer for that, man.
Yeah. So that's my East wrap up. I like the way the East is shaping up. It's very powerful. It's like
Yeah.
the NFC East. You know what I'm saying? You got the Giants,
Mhm.
the Cowboys, the Washington Commanders, and
For sure.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like that that fight, and everybody comes out limping. But
Yeah.
it can only be one winner in the NFC East. So I'm thinking
Mhm.
that's how it's going to end in the NBA on the Eastern Conference side.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Now on the West, who knew? Who knew Minnesota? Anthony Edwards was going to be that guy. Who
That
knew?
he's next. He's next.
Oh my gosh! And
Yeah.
OKC.
Ant-Man
Well,
is next.
but
Yeah.
we did call OKC though, because
Yeah.
we said they got two rookies, even though what's his name didn't play like Chet Holmgren didn't
Chef
play
Holmgren.
last.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's still considered a rookie.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's
with
good.
no with Chet and I forgot the other player's name.
SGA and
No,
Josh Giddey. And Josh Giddey.
not those two. The other two, all the other big man they got in the draft last year. We like, yo, he's too skinny.
Um, you said it's not Chet, not Josh Giddey, not SGA.
Right.
Um, you said another kid.
Yeah. What's his name? Hold on. Let me see if I can remember. Uh
They still squad though. I
oh,
mean,
listen. They're going nowhere. You hear me?
yeah,
They are going to run the West. And
yeah.
and let's see. Chet. I forgot they big man who they got in the draft. And I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't find it, but Bismarck, Biombo,
Mm-hmm.
Dart, Josh Giddey, SGA, Gordon
Mm-hmm.
Hayward, Chet Holmgren. Listen, they got a squad over there. I just can't remember this kid's name.
Yeah, I
But
remember.
anyway,
Yeah, I remember they just acquired Gordon Hayward over there. So, but
yeah, they got a squad. They got a
yeah,
squad. Um, GS, the window's been closing. Um,
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel bad, not for what's his name, but for Clay. I feel bad for Clay. He
Mm-hmm.
missed he missed his opportunities with those two back-to-back injuries,
Yeah.
messed him up. So he lost a lot. And you could see the frustration on his game. You
You can
could
kind of
definitely,
tell, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you can see the frustration in his game, and it's not good. It's not good for Golden State. They traded a lot of the young pieces away,
Mm-hmm.
and they tried to get some of it back, but listen, it's not good. It's not good
I
right
mean,
now for
Kaminga's dope, man. I mean,
Kaminga is dope.
he's gonna be next up as after it's all said and done. He's when the OGs leave,
Yeah,
it's crazy we're calling Steph and Draymond OGs now, but once it's said and done for them, and Clay, I think Kaminga, Andrew Wiggins is gonna carry the torch, but they're gonna need a formidable backcourt if they want to maintain some level of success. Otherwise, I think the pendulum is going to swing, and they're going to be in rebuild. And if Kaminga's willing to go through that rebuild, then that's something down the road to discuss whether or not he would be willing to, or will he negotiate? Will he opt out and become a free agent after his contract is up? Because he may not want to go through that rebuild.
right. Kaminga was always my guy. Always my guy. I picked him
Yeah,
because
you
he
always
was,
liked him. I remember. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Before anybody knew who Kaminga was, I was like, yo, watch out for this kid, Kaminga. He's a
Yeah.
high flyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I always like Kaminga. Yeah, Golden State is on LA. I don't know what's going on with LA. They're it's anything they try is gonna work against them.
Seems
I
that way.
I think it's the ghost of Kobe Bryant. Um
Mm,
I think what LeBron set out to go to LA to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
It's not aging well for him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tremendous amount of disrespect going on. A lot of people don't respect him. I don't know why. Something has happened to LeBron,
Mm.
but I don't remember people treating Jordan like that, or Dominique Wilkins, or Gary Payton, Shaq,
Mm-hmm.
Kobe. Like, people didn't like them, but I don't remember them. I don't remember there was ever a point where people just like taunted LeBron
Mm-hmm.
or a
Mm-hmm.
superstar like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a superstar like that usually gets get what they want. You know, they control the league from
Mm-hmm.
from
Mm-hmm.
viewership, money, revenue, whatever you want to call it,
Sure.
respect from the front office.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see nobody having his back, which is crazy to me,
Mm-hmm.
because LeBron is, this generation's GOAT.
Yeah.
And I'm not using the term loosely as I say GOAT. I'm using the term in its proper form, which is this dude in this day of time, this era of
Mm-hmm.
basketball is
Mm-hmm.
one of the greatest we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And his lifespan in the game far supersedes any player that's ever played.
Sure.
But what he's doing at this clip, is still at a high pitch. So I respect that. But
Sure.
the respect, though, I just don't think players have it. Like, nobody's scared of him.
Mm.
Nobody's scared of him.
Mm-hmm.
Even when Jordan, and it's not to make a comparison. I'm just using Jordan because he was our, at that time, modern day GOAT.
Sure.
So Jordan, when he went to the Wizards, he was definitely on his down spiral.
Yeah.
But teams and players respected him.
Yeah.
It was still about Jordan. The only people that didn't was the brass.
Yeah. Jordan's case his wizard tenure was a case of reputation preceding him.
Yeah,
So he's always gonna get that respect regardless.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so when he came back for the third time, buzz was still big.
Oh yeah,
Even though he's coming back at 39 years old, the buzz was still big. Mike is coming. Oh shit, Mike is coming. Like Mike
yeah,
is coming. People sound like dudes from the Y. Remember? Omar coming, Omar coming. That's what they'll sound like. It's like, yo, Mike is coming. Mike is coming back. Mike is coming back. Dudes was excited. You know what I
it
mean?
was, it was.
Yeah.
The league was buzzing again because
Liga, yeah.
when you
So
lose veteran play like that,
yeah.
you lose part of what makes the league the league. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That cornerstone, that icon, that player.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, it's for every player that you hate. That's why I tell fans, be easy, relax. Because for every player that you hate and can't wait for them to retire, is that
Mm-hmm.
same player that made the game exciting is now going to be boring. And you're going to be like, man, I remember those days when LeBron used to come, and you're going to reminisce.
Yeah.
You're going to reminisce, and then you're going to wish you had LeBron again, and you're going to want to give him flowers. Give him his
Yeah.
flowers now. Give him his flowers now.
Sure. That's right. That's right. That's right. But the West, man, you talk about the East is tight, the West is mega tight because the Warriors in 10th place, but they're 29 and 27.
I know. I know. You got the Golden State Warriors in the 10th place. But that whole
Yeah.
play in is dangerous. From Sacramento, Dallas, Lakers, and Golden State.
Agreed.
All of that is dangerous.
Agreed.
I don't
And
want no parts of that.
agreed. Agreed. At that point, with them four teams,
Yeah.
records don't matter.
No, it don't. It
Any
don't.
any any two could come out of that.
Exactly.
Any
Exactly.
any two could come out of that. So my advice for anybody, especially 5 and 6, the Suns and Clippers, don't
Yeah.
don't don't lose too much.
No. No,
You don't want to be in that bundle.
no doubt, no doubt. The
You know?
only team that I'm not that doesn't strike fear for
Yeah,
me or as a threat is New Orleans because what they did in the play-in. I know how people say it was early.
yeah.
Zion Williams wasn't there, but you know, regardless of the fact, you're New Orleans, you're a basketball team, you're a professional team. You show up to play. You didn't show up in the play-in.
Are you talking about? You're referring to the in-season tournament?
Yeah, the in
Mm-hmm.
season tournament. So I
Right.
mean, you didn't. I mean, you did you did as much as you could to get in there for the
Yeah,
championship,
yeah,
but it wasn't consistent for me. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh wow, Zion. That's the same Zion from last season. Remember, Zion last season was like on some old Charles Barkley meets the Dominique Wilkins type in the paint type play, coming in the paint, slamming it, yelling at people. I mean, he struck fear in people's hearts
yeah. Till he got hurt though.
until he got hurt, and then here we are.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so now you got to question his stability.
So I mean, well, in that case, this year so far so good. I mean, I can acknowledge and appreciate the somewhat of a comeback that he's making. I don't see him when I look at him. I don't see him um in tip top shape 100%, but you can see he's getting there.
Yeah,
He's not fat anymore.
yeah,
No, he really isn't. You can see the form. You can see his old form taking place,
gotcha.
coming back. I mean, for me anyway. And he's out there and balling. I mean, he just dropped. I think in a previous game he just had 36 and 9. So the kid
Nice.
the kid is out there balling.
I
It's,
mean, he's explosive off the floor,
and
off the
he's
hop.
always going to be explosive. You know what I'm
He's
saying? And
very explosive, but I think he's on the wrong team.
yeah, well, yeah.
I think that's why New Orleans doesn't strike fear in me.
uh,
Like if you said, "Yo, New Orleans is in the play and they could be no, they're gonna get eliminated.
mm.
They're gonna get eliminated." Same thing with Phoenix. I think Phoenix is they gave up. They gave up a last season when they got Kevin Durant. They broke up their team.
Let me tell you something, man. I don't like D Book at point, man.
No,
It just don't look good, man.
no,
You know what I'm saying? I think Chris Paul leaving,
it damaged the team.
it just messed up the whole dynamic. D Book needs to be back at the natural too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? D Book running point. It just don't. No
that
sir.
that that window closed like last
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
Once they gave up pieces like that, their window closed.
yeah. They gotta get a bona fide PG in there, man. I mean, they acquired Bradley Bill, which is cool, I guess. So that's a big three, referring back to what I was talking about. But it's a older big three, KG being an OG now, which is crazy. I can't believe I'm saying that. But I'm KG.
Kevin Durant,
Yeah,
KD.
KD, not KG, KD.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, KD's an OG now, which is crazy that I'm saying that. KD's an OG. He's still a bucket though.
He is a bucket.
He's still a bucket, you know what I mean? But Bradley Beal over there, his health is shaky because he's in and out in terms of his injury. You know what I mean? But D Book running point. Nah, he gotta get back at his 2 spot, man, so he can cook.
Yeah.
So he can
Yeah.
really cook, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and this is like I was saying before, CP3 at point guard will make any team better. It reminds me of Jason Kidd back in the day. Jason Kidd at point guard when any team makes any team better. When Jason Kidd went to the Nets, he took the Nets to the back-to-back finals. He
Listen,
made Kmart an all-star.
he did.
He made Kmart an all-star.
He did.
CP3 is the same way. He's like Jason Kidd. He makes teams better. He's a bona fide floor general. And because of that, he took the Suns to the finals.
Yep.
Because they had the talent. They just needed a floor general. CP3 was the floor general.
Look what
to
he
the
doing in the
finals.
Clippers, coming off
Yeah,
the bench. You know.
yeah, exactly. Clip, yeah. That's the CP3 impact. And with him
Yeah.
not there and seeing D Book play point, the Suns are in the mix just because of their talent.
Yeah. Hard body.
It ain't because of a point guard.
No.
They're
No.
there because of their talent.
Right.
And you know, which goes to my point, and in agreement with your point, Suns and Pelicans need not lose anymore. Because if they're in that bundle, they're out of there.
They're out of there.
You know
They're
what
out
I'm
of there.
saying?
So, legitimately, they're
Yeah,
really out of there.
yeah, yeah.
So, and they all tied up. So I don't think they're going to come out 5 and 6. I think they're going to come out 7, 8th, or 8th and 9th, or maybe 7th and 9th. But they're not. They're not playoff material right now. I mean, they're not moving the needle right now for me.
I feel you. The Kings and the Mavericks are only a game behind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
yeah. So all it takes is a 2-game, 3-game slide. You in that bundle. You in you in that bundle, kid.
Word, we're gonna put you in the cycle.
You know what I'm
Rinse.
saying? Yeah, man.
You're gonna get rinsed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But yeah. But Phoenix gotta get a point guard, man.
Yeah.
Is anybody a free agent? Do you know that can go over there? They gotta get somebody over there, dogs. Gotta get somebody
Um,
over there.
but I mean, there's a bunch of free agents. So, I think the cutoff point is, I think, in 2 months before the
Mm,
playoffs start. So I'm
mhm.
pretty sure they're gonna make some adjustments. You have to.
Well, I think it's too me personally, I think it's too late now. I don't know, you could tell me, but that gotta be an off-season thing.
Well, right now, yeah, because you're gonna mess up the team chemistry and dynamic.
Yeah,
There's already a game plan going with the team that you have. You
right.
bring in another player, he's not going to start. You're not going to start him, so he's going to come off the bench and he's got to get used to gameplay. And by
Yeah.
the time he gets used to it, the season is over.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, that's if you don't get eliminated in the first round.
Mm-hmm. Don't be in that bundle.
Don't be in that bundle. And Denver's constantly getting disrespected because a lot of people don't feel like they deserve the hierarchy that they're at. I believe that they full well but deserve it. They won the championship, respect it.
They're the reigning champs.
Exactly.
Why would you think they would not be up there?
I don't know. I just feel like there's like a lack of acknowledgement for Denver. Like, oh, like, no, it's Denver. Listen, we have Jokic,
Yeah.
Jamal Murray. I mean, they got a squad. Aaron, they got a
Yeah.
squad.
Aaron Gordon. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a squad over there that's
Yeah.
running.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they ran it back.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Come on.
KCP still over there, right?
Yeah, they having fun
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. KCP over there. Michael Porter. You know
Michael,
what I mean?
exactly.
Come
They
on,
having
man.
fun over there, man. Listen, when you
Mhm.
have a team like Denver that's just having fun and
Yeah.
they love playing together,
Yeah.
that's a dangerous team.
But and they squatted up too.
And exactly.
They
Got deep.
squatted up. They squatted up. Well, that is why they won the chip, because they're squatted up. They got all the pieces.
Yep.
They are complete. They got the pieces.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? So, you
you
know,
imagine Boston and Denver going at it, KP versus Jokic? That'd be interesting.
that would be. That would be. That would
know what I'm
be.
saying? That would not be interesting?
Yeah, that would be. That would be. Very much so. Very much
Yeah.
so.
I
Very
mean,
much so.
Denver's got to get past OKC, but I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure, and OKC's got to get past Minnesota, so it's gonna be a battle. Top four,
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
four is gonna
Yeah.
be the battle.
Yeah. But shout out to Minnesota, man. Ant-Man, he is him.
He is,
Yeah, he is him. He's
he is.
that kid is next up, man.
Listen, the bottom four
Yeah, he's next up.
that's in the play-in, and then the top four that's already about to lock it in for the playoffs.
Yeah,
Those are the teams.
yeah, Yeah,
Those are the
yeah,
teams that you got to watch.
yeah. And don't sleep on the Clips either, because they squatted up also.
That's what I'm saying. The top four.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to your point about Philly, quiet as kept, Clippers are on the back end of their window too.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
PG,
yeah,
PG. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. PG,
Kawhi.
yeah, yeah. Russ,
Yeah,
Harden,
yeah. Yeah, their windows right now. Like
yeah, yeah,
their
yeah,
window is right now. Like
yeah,
right now. And if this
yeah,
don't work, you blow that team up.
yeah, yeah.
Especially before you get to the new arena.
Got to, yeah, for sure. They on the back end of their window for sure.
Yeah. You got to build with Kawhi because that's your horse,
Yeah, absolutely.
unfortunately.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But let's move on to the topic at man. The main topic, the main course, brother.
Let's go.
Main course, brother. So, of course, this is a hot topic. This has been burning social media. Of course, we're gonna put our take on it. But the situation with brother Cam Newton, the footage went viral. We had the footage ourselves.
Yeah.
The footage went viral. You see Cam Newton getting jumped here by what perceived to be, well, this is a mistake that everybody's making when everybody's offering their take on it. A lot of people think Cam is getting jumped by kids. No, those were grown men trying to jump Cam. But shout out to the kid. Shout out to the kid. You're gonna notice a kid is a kid in a white shirt hooked off on one of the men.
Yeah,
I,
he
I,
did.
I think a lot of people thought the kid was trying to hook off on Cam, but no, that was a kid trying to help Cam. So shout out to him.
Yep.
Trying to crash out for Cam. Big up to him. I don't know who that kid is. That might have been one of his kids. I don't know, but kid came through, crashed out from hooked off on one of the dudes. But those were dudes. Cam was. I won't even say fighting. I'll say Cam was trying to calm down.
Yeah. He look like the Hulk. This towering cat in the
Yo,
middle of two dudes trying to hug him.
yo, yeah, yeah.
That's
Cam,
exactly what it looked like.
Cam looked like he was just restraining dudes.
Listen, what's the backstory on that? Because I think I don't even know.
Well, I'll tell you the backstory. So apparently, the dudes that jumped Cam were members of another sports academy. The name of their academy is called TCP.
Mhm.
I forget what the acronym stands for, but these guys from TCP attended Cam's 7-on-7 tournament that Cam organized and Cam hipped them to. So apparently this has been an ongoing thing between Cam and these guys. Apparently they've from the intel I got, they've worked together in producing these 7-on-7 tournaments with their kids and Cam's kids. And according to them, according to them, Cam Cam is very they was upset that Cam was always aggressive with the trash talk. The very, very aggressive with the trash talk. He's been talking trash for continuously for a while. And then it was something that just came to a head. Now, one of the guys from TSP rather, one of the guys from TSP claimed that the reason why they started they started to try and jump him because Cam grabbed his little brother. So I'm thinking this. So what I'm guessing is that the little brother that this guy is talking about, I guess the little brother is one of the players. I'm not sure, or the little brother. It was a little. The guy said Cam grabbed his little brother, and that's why he ran or tried to run down on him and started trying to hook off on him. Him
Mhm.
and another dude because Cam grabbed his brother. That's his story. But my thing is this, man. This just looks bad. This just look very bad. I mean, you as grown men Cam is a grown man. Y'all are grown men. Y'all supposed to be guardians for these kids. It's like you, Vlad. If you go on you coaching your boys in the AAU tournament, and you get into a squabble with the other coaching staff from the opposing team, because you not only are y'all talking trash. I mean, talking trash is one thing because it's part of the competitive nature and spirit, and that's how we do. I mean, let's keep it on 100. We playing sports. That's how we do as brothers.
Yeah.
We talk trash. If you play ball in the hood, you play ball in the street, you talk trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You take somebody to the rack, you like, you bum, you a bum. Get his bum ass out of here. He can't guard me. You hear
Listen,
that all the time.
Cali,
Yeah,
Philly, VA, New York,
everywhere. Everywhere.
everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere. Miami. Listen, it is what it is.
Any brother, any black man. Yeah, white boys too. But we talking about the brothers here because this incident just involved brothers. Any brother that we know that play any type of sport is gonna talk trash. Always a trash talker. They're gonna go back and forth talking trash. It never has to escalate to a point of fights, although it has, because sometimes somebody gets real disrespectful and it gets there. But it
That got been
shouldn't.
told.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be done.
Um,
We should be able to talk like men.
yeah. I mean, just keep it on the court, man. Keep it
Yeah.
on the court. You gotta keep in mind this is Cam. This is Cam giving it back to his community, teaching these young boys how to play, inspiring these boys to play, giving them pointers and giving them the opportunity to play, to showcase their talent. And you're working with another group of brothers with their boys, and y'all supposed to come together and organizing this tournament. Well, as according to Cam, he organized the whole thing, and he brung them in. And their reason is that because he was talking trash to them, and it's been continuous throughout a couple of years, and it came to a head when he grabbed his brother. I don't know about all of that because when watching the footage, I just see Cam wrestling with two dudes. Now, is one of the dudes his brother and him? Because either way, it looks bad because it didn't end well. You trying to jump Cam?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? Go ahead.
my question always comes down to this, John. What happened? What happened to when we were young? Oh yeah, my coach was mean to me and punched me in my chest and knocked me in my, this, that, and the third. That was the 80s and 90s. That was those coaches. And all of a sudden now we get older, we forget that, and we don't want nobody manhandling our kids. It takes a community. Cam is part of that community. It takes a village. Cam is part of that village. Black or white, nonetheless.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because I've seen many of directors, sports directors, athletes and former athletes come in and help and be part of that village, not part of the problem, but part of the solution. And I'll be damned if I let somebody punch my kid and mistreat my kid, but I'll be darned if I wouldn't. I'm gonna go up there and really punch him in his face in front of other kids.
yeah,
You know, I know what it is. I know if I know your heart and I know who you are as a person, a coach, and you mean well by it, and you're trying to get the best out of my kid. That's one thing. But if I feel like I have to protect my kid, then guess what? My kid is in the wrong program.
yeah,
So what I mean by that is why would you bring your kid back or why would you join back up with Cam if you felt that Cam was becoming too excessive with the language and the hands and the physical? If I felt like me and a former athlete or an athlete is running a camp and my organization is part of it, If we don't meet eye to eye, if you don't represent what I represent as an organization, why would I join back? Why would I come for part two?
Mm-hmm.
So you put yourself in that situation because you wanted the notoriety. You wanted to be part of Cam's clique.
Mm-hmm.
And when Cam showed you who he was, you didn't like it. So you decided to use your hands instead of your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That don't work for me. That
Mm-hmm.
don't work for me. You know what I mean? As a grown adult, if I see something that I don't like happening, especially like to my son, listen, coach, I think we need to have a talk. I think we need to get some things straight.
Mm-hmm.
So that same obligeness should have been put out there for Cam. Hey, Cam, listen, I know you're about to run this camp. Can we talk before you started this year? I got some
Mm-hmm.
concerns. Can we
Mm-hmm.
can we tone it down? Some of the parents are complaining. Can we tone it down? Some of the players are complaining. But you didn't do none of that. At least I'm assuming that you didn't
Mm-hmm.
do none of that. You know what I mean? It's safe to assume, but sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to look like an ass. So
Mm-hmm.
so for you, and I say assume because you went along with it and you had it. Apparently, this wasn't your first rodeo with Cam.
Mm-hmm.
So if this wasn't your first rodeo, you know Cam and how Cam get down. Listen, you can't open up yourself to media to media somebody's social media recording you and posting that. That looks bad for the village on any level.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I'm saying to myself, I can't be part of that group. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So I think that it should have been some diplomacy there, and definitely better handled and managed, and it wasn't.
It definitely should have been some diplomacy there because let me tell you one thing. The thing that's disappointing to see the disrespect that Cam receives. Because Cam is literally going back into his community and giving back and helping these young boys um become something and become something through athleticism. Now, and these young boys, I'm sure all of them have aspirations to be in the NFL. And the reality is not all of them are gonna be in the NFL, but Cam gave them a platform and gave them an opportunity to showcase their talent. So they have the opportunity to try to make it in the NFL from that state to a next state. And him and Cam, a former NFL player, a Super Bowl contender, a Pro Bowler, an MVP,
Heisman.
Heisman Trophy winner. This is an established man. This is an established athlete. Number one draft pick coming out of Auburn. This is an established athlete. And the disrespect that he gets is very disturbing because you're not gonna see that in Peyton and Eli's football camp. You'll
You're
never.
not. You're not.
So why you gotta approach that man? I remember a few years back. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember this, Vlad. But even a few years back, when Cam was doing his 7-on-7s, and the kid was on the sidelines talking about, "Yo, you trash. You ain't even get signed." You remember that kid that was talking trash to Cam? That was the time Cam was trying to make a comeback, and he got I think this was before he got signed to the Patriots. He was he wasn't signed anywhere. I think that's when he got kind of like walked out of Carolina, and he
Yeah.
nobody was signed for him. And this young kid is on the sidelines talking trash to him, talking about, "Yo, you trash, you didn't even get signed." So I don't know if it was before he got signed to the Patriots or after the Patriots, but a kid disrespecting this grown ass man who's an established player. So you barely out your diapers. You don't even have an inkling what it's like to be a football player. You don't know what it is, but you're gonna mouth off to a pro. You're gonna mouth off to this man who's been
That's
in
my,
an NFL,
my point, Joe.
who's done things that you wish you could ever do.
That's my point.
You're a little what? You barely out your diapers. You an adolescent. You 12, 13, 14, maybe tops, and you talking shit to this man, talking about he trash. You ain't even get signed yet.
Right.
Who are you? Who raised you?
Right.
Where's your father at?
Yeah,
Why your father ain't check your ass to tell you don't be talking to this grown ass man like that?
exactly.
Um, so so to see that back then, I wasn't feeling it, and now to see this is doubly disturbing. Now you trying to put hands on him,
Yeah,
and now you look stupid because he looked like a father playing with his sons, play wrestling with his sons.
it does.
The man is 6'5", the man is 6'5", 250,
Easy.
and he still ragdolled your ass. So now how stupid do you really look?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He had one dude spinning him around, and they had another dude in a headlock. He looked
Yeah,
like he was playing with his sons.
yeah, for sure.
Like like a father. You know, you play with the man and you slam him on the bed like Hulkamania. That's what Cam looked like he was doing. And he's like he's swinging these dudes around. Y'all look bad.
Oh yeah, and salute to Cam for not swinging a punch.
Salute, salute. And now that you mentioned it, Vlad, when you talk about these guys, they could have handled it with diplomacy and wanted clout. They probably wanted Cam to swing on them, so,
Oh,
so they could sue.
lawsuit.
You gotta watch for cats like that.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You can't sue. You look stupid because Cam ragdolled you without even throwing a punch.
Exactly.
How
Clout
you
chases.
how you get jumped and win without throwing a punch? Well, Cam just showed you.
Exactly. That's it. Exactly. Hold on, young man. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Miss me.
Hey yo, we witnessed Cam Newton win a fight after getting jumped, and he didn't throw a punch.
Not one.
That's what we witnessed.
That's exactly what we witnessed. Exactly what we witnessed.
So I ask you, how silly do you look now?
Mm.
How silly do you look now, fellas? T TSP TSP cats. How silly do y'all look now? Y'all jumped them and still lost. You know what I'm saying? And salute to the young man that tried to help Cam. You know, he hooked off on one of them. No, people, he wasn't part of the fray that tried to jump Cam. The young man in the white shirt, if you look at the footage, the young man in the white shirt was hooking off on one of the dudes that jumped Cam. That he was helping Cam.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, he wasn't part of the jump. He
No,
was helping Cam. So let's just be clear on that. It's probably one of Cam's kids. So salute to that young man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on, man. He was crashing out for his OG. I appreciate that. That's what's up.
salute.
Yeah, but the disrespect, man, that's crazy, man.
It's never gonna stop in this community.
Yeah, yeah. We as men, we as black men gotta do better, bro.
Yeah, we do.
And in my opinion, we gotta curtail our egos. Our egos are too hypersensitive. And at this state at this state of the juncture, yo, if you over 35, man, the only way you're supposed to be beefing like that if somebody's messing with your family. Anything else you could talk it out.
Let's talk.
Yeah, if you talk it out.
No doubt.
But if your family's being harmed, harassed, that's a different story. And I think us as men, that's how we should go about our lives now. Because ain't nothing else worth going to jail over, getting hurt over, or dying
Right.
over some trash talk. Come on, knock it off, man. Knock it off.
Miss me.
You know what I'm saying? Knock it off. Nobody touched your family. Cool. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Try to get home. Try to get home to your family.
Basically.
Let the trash talking go where it go. Let sleeping dogs lie, yo. You know what I mean?
Because we know in too many altercations that, not in this situation, but in different other situations, that somebody doesn't make it home.
Yeah, easily, easily.
Gotta take it easy, man.
Yeah, we've all known or seen occasions like that.
Let's breathe.
Yeah, just breathe, man. But the difference is we were young men, and we would square up, or get that thing over some trash talk.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it shows how hypersensitive we are and how fragile our egos are. But it was what it was back in them days when we were young dudes in our teens and 20s. You know
It
that
was
we,
what it was,
yeah, you know what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is get out of here, you're a bum. You're a bum. Like you're a bum. Your mother's a bum. What? What?
Game over.
What happened? Game over.
Game
Beef.
over.
You know what I'm saying? Then is then is then is F you, suck my, you know what?
Oh,
When a man offers another man to his genitalia, is war.
oh yeah. No, listen.
You know
That's
what I mean?
escalate. That's like pure escalation right there.
Pure escalation right there. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean, again, that's when we young dudes, young, wet behind the ears, high testosterone dudes, hypersensitive
Yep.
MFs,
Yep.
running around trying to prove that we super macho and we tough for all the
Yep.
wrong reasons. But as men, nah, miss me with that. Definitely,
For
definitely.
sure. For sure.
hmm But yeah, man. But we gotta head on out, man. But
Ah,
before we do, of course, we got the damn it man. You have a damn it man for the night, brother?
I did. I thought I did have one, but I think I'm good. I think I'm good
Okay.
tonight. I think I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good for tonight.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, my damn it man is them TSP dudes or yeah, them TSP dudes. You look stupid. You look
I'll
stupid.
back that. I'll back that.
Yeah, you look stupid.
I'll
Trying to
definitely back that.
trying to crash out, trying to crash on a 6'5", 255 pound former NFL player who used to run over linebackers twice
Easy.
your size.
Easy.
Linebackers. But you thought you was gonna crash out on them. Look how stupid you look.
Listen, you're an amateur going up against a professional.
You understand me? You understand me?
Take
And
it
now
easy.
you're viral.
Yeah. Getting tossed.
Getting tossed. And you can't sue.
You can't
That's
sue.
the worst part. You can't sue because he ain't thrown without one punch.
No, not one.
You
Salute the camp for that one,
know
boy.
what I'm saying? Come
That
on,
was
man.
that was deep.
Come on, man. Come
That was
on,
deep.
man. Not a good look, man. Not a good look. But
Nah,
with that being said, man, Chef,
yes, sir.
another one, another
No,
one.
no
You know what
doubt.
I'm saying? Another one in the books, man. On behalf of Chef, this is Ja the drum major saying, whatever you do, make sure you love what you do so you can embrace the grind. WGR Sports, we are gone. Till next time.
Peace.